Today we're playing this beautiful game called Behind the Broadcast Director's Cuts by Elise CZ. Do not ask why there's a 1 star right here. I was playing it when I wasn't. Oh, god dang it. I was playing it when I was like having my free little time. So let's continue. Let's play. I already know what to name my character. AD, correct? Yes. AD. Oh, I can't wait to play this. Oh my goodness. I just love everything again, all over again. I just love everything about it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The Mushroom City. A place where you decide to start a new chapter of your life. In general, this work became repetitive, and you knew that was a sign to finally take your life into your own hands. You moved it out, chasing your long-standing childhood dream of becoming a writer. Screenwriter preferably. It was the it was something you learned in school instead of socializing with the other kids in class. A sort of dissociation from that awful place. Writing all kinds of stories helped in you. I did not see mentally, definitely not socially. I did not see what it says. You never bothered to share them with anyone except your parents, who support you in every way. They encourage you to pitch your stories to big industries, but you never wilted yourself to make that big step yet. Making stories into reality sounded like a dream come true, but all you could really wanted was to able to lead a helping hand to get a bigger picture. Wait, I said that wrong, didn't I? Oh, damn it. That was the main goal. Who cares about making your own movies when you can help talented people make their own? It's not like your ideas were worthy of a movie adaptation. Anyways, seeing your own name as the credits roll, all you really care about, the feeling of being a part of something astonishing. Ah, dang it. I didn't even read the other words. Watch where you going. Watch where you're going. A sudden loud car horn. A sudden loud car horn from outside you jolts you wide awake. You shut your window. Almost the perfect place. If you didn't live right in the middle of a busy road in some rusty old apartment. I said that wrong, didn't I? It's just sleep is getting the best of me right now, but I'm playing this. I do not care. I'm playing this live. I I wanted to do this for so long. You didn't have much money, but everyone starts from somewhere, no? You sigh, rubbing your eyes to adjust to the sunlight. It has been a few rough months for you and your roomie. But you were determined to change that today. Oh my goodness. I just love this. Like, I love everything about this all over again. I know it just came out and I know I just played it, but I love everything about this. I'm about to cry because of how beautiful, how well detailed all of this is. Like, I really, really love art, and like I just love this. I like the shadow in the background. I like the fact that this building is like a TV head right here, and then right here I don't know what that is, but it's a part of the building. I like the lamppost, the bushes. I even like the stars on the dialogue. To be honest, I just love everything about it. You know, the job interview is today. Better get ready. It's 8:45, so you have a little over an hour to get yourself together. Oh boy, I hope I never get into a job interview. To be honest, it would be a pain. I think. I think it would. Your eyes shift to the folder with your script that lies on your bedside desk. You were going through all your papers among your other stuff all night, finding the best pieces you could show off at the interview. But there was one particular script you were hesitating about, the plot episode of your own show. This was by far the longest you've been working on a project, but it was it was such a silly idea, almost unprofessional, you would say. Y'all don't stop changing. No, wait, hold up. Let me wait back. Oh, let let me rewind back. Never stop chasing your dreams, because eventually you do not know where that's gonna get you, you know? You don't want to show something like that in a prestigious, I think I said that wrong, studio. It wasn't worth it anyways. You, sh- you shake your head and grab the folder, stuffing it into your bag. Once you open your bedroom door, you are welcomed by a nasty smell coming from your kitchen. Kiwi didn't clean the dishes from yesterday. Let me drink some water real quick. Of course she didn't. You decide not to worry about that right now and make your way to the bathroom. Gripping the sink, you manage to turn on the water with your free hand. You splash some water on your face to wake yourself up. You look at yourself in the mirror. Oh gosh, you look ridiculous. Is this supposed to be the face of someone getting their dream job today? Well, not speak too soon or get ahead of yourself here. You may as well absolutely fumble it, which wouldn't be a surprise to you. Let's switch focus on getting dolted up. After all, the first glance matters the most. You may not make a phenomenal impression with your writing, but you could at least make yourself presentable. Get you get you some bonus point for trying. As you return to the kitchen with the holy quest of getting some coffee. I love coffee. That's what I need. I need coffee. Oh my goodness, is that Freddy Fazbear? Oh my goodness. Chiquita Freddy. Oh, little Francie, the little friend. Oh my goodness. I don't know what this cat, but I have a feeling this cat is refereeing something, and I don't know what. But I have a feeling the cat is refereeing seeing something. As you return to the kitchen, wait, what was I saying? I don't know. As you return to the kitchen with the holy quest of getting some coffee, you are sure greet you are greeted by a familiar face standing in the living room. The roomie, Kiwi. She jumped it slightly, being called upon. I wonder if I can do an impression. Wait, did I read that? Relaxing immediately after seeing it was you. Hey T, don't sneak up on me like that. Didn't you hear me walking around? No, I thought you were already gone for that interview or something. I still have around an hour left. Jeez, you want me gone that bad? She snickers at your comment. You feel her gaze on you as you sluggishly fill the kettle with water. Stressed much? You have no idea. You groaned deeply. It was obvious how tense you were, though. Dang. You've been preparing for this day for weeks now. Cool off a little. It's not like your future's on the line. You gave her a sharp look, and she raised her arms in mock surrender. Hey, if anything happens, you can always join me on my job. You mean cleaning toilets with you in that disgusting fast food joint across the street? Well, actually, I dropped in that one yesterday. Again? You felt yourself snarling quietly. This is not helping the anxiety. Already dreading your morning. The pay was bad, okay? And it was nasty. Her face grimaced. But I do have the money to pay it off. To pay off the rent, finally. Speaking of rent, both of you were pretty money. Wait, what? Both of you were pretty much tight on money. With Kevin's job hopping every gosh damn month, we're running low on savings from your parents. Things were looking pretty bad for the two of you. Did we pay this month? I don't remember seeing the landlord lately. I wouldn't be surprised if they were scared to set foot in here after the whole scene last month. Hey, you told me to take care of it, so I did. I didn't think acting like a rabid dog was the solution. Making that old man run his life when he barely walks. She rolled her eyes. But it worked, didn't it? Cut me some slack. Grandpa's gonna kick us out anyways, sooner or later. Not if we stay on good terms. You sigh hesitantly, slowly running your fingers through your hair up top. Whatever, it can be tomorrow's problem. If I somehow manage to survive today. You poured the hot water into your Garfield-shaped mug. Your favorite. Aren't you a ray of sunshine? Come on. I think I said that correctly. I don't remember. Oh. She peacefully waits. gloomy today. Good Lord, did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed? I barely slept. You added sugar and caramel syrup to your coffee. As you stare her down, even it never worked. It never works to imitate her though. She steps back from you and I can't even say that word. Looks. No, I can't say looks. A large. I don't know. The folder you set aside on the dining table. Ears flickers stability in interest as she leaned it over to get a better glance, as if looking for something specific. Scripts? What else? I hope you include that crazy idea of yours in there. Of course I have not. That stays between me and my absurd mind. Call it delusional even. That's my favorite one. I'm sure folks would appreciate a breath of fresh air. Why not give it a try and see how it goes? You shake your head stubbornly, pushing yourself from the counter, snatch the folder from her hands with a small, inoffensive glare. Just make sure you clean up around the house while I'm gone, alright? I'm stressed as it is. Yeah, you don't have to poke at me like I'm being damn stressful with your job situations. Shoving the folder in your bag, you grab your jacket. The Garfield man is picked it up by Kiwi, hesitantly going into the sink. Kiwi realized, but did say anything? Not to upset you more. I hope you don't forget to brush the stress off your fur. She noted as you walked it away. Kiwi puts her messy apron on to attempt to clean up the laundry, becoming a game of Tetris at this rate. You make your final adjustment to your coat and make your way down the stairs. All the built-up stress is making itself more and more noticeable as on your facial features as you think about the oncoming interview. Gosh, hopefully the walk to the studio will blow off some steam. Otherwise, you might lose your sanity before you even set foot in that god-forsaken building. Just as you started, just as you start walking down the street, a sudden realization hits you like a bucket of cold water. The feeling of dread settling in your caffeine addicted self. Oh my gosh, I forgot my coffee. Where's my water? Don't forget, always stay hydrated. Always. The image of you leaving on the image of you leaving it on the counter suddenly hits you. No wonder you feel like crap. What time is it? 9:30. You still have half an hour left. A quick stop at a cafe wouldn't hurt, you thought to yourself. You haven't spoken to Karen in a while, anyway. She might she might even have one of her notorious motivational speeches ready for you if you were lucky. So you wouldn't combust at so you wouldn't combust the moment you set foot into that studio. I think I said that, right? Combust. I think that's how you pronounce it. Combust. Let me remove a few things real quick. That was a lot of stuff moving away. I'll edit this later and upload it to you later. And okay, let's go, buddy. Let's go, y'all. I may not be popular, but hey, I just love these games. And any other games, actually. The cafe is near anyway, so it shouldn't be much of a problem. Your shoes are your shoes are heard scraping along the sidewalk as you speed walk towards the cafe, adjusting the bag on your shoulder. You pushed the door open with a familiar jingle, audible and smoothing. I think I said that correctly. And suddenly you're met with a cozy atmosphere that welcomes you into its embrace. It felt like a warm blanket around your collar. Your shoulders slumped at once, your body gave in to the lovely, homey sensation. You wait in the counter like a civilized citizen. Your your eyes scanning for your feline friend. And lo and behold, there she was, behind the cash register. It's almost funny, both of you had the same strikes of interrupted sleep. The dark circles making themselves, running a business while taking care of three rascals isn't for the weak. You wonder how the kiddos are doing. Been a while since you babysit. Have yourself a wonderful day, sir. Thank you for coming. Welcome to Her ears peer up in recognition once she sees you. Oh, look, you finally decided to show up. Oh my god. Oh gosh, those bags. Those eye bags, actually. I said that wrong, I'm sorry. Oh gosh. Those eye bags. You look a mess. Good morning to you too. Wait, hold up. Let me go back to my English. Good morning to you too, Karen. You gave off a weak smile. I don't know how to say that big word. I do not have to pronounce big words. You look like you haven't slept in days. Karen waves a paw, cutting herself off with a friendly, humorous scoff, resuming, "Oh, please, scratch that. Centuries." Before you could say something, her hands already got to work. Ah, you and your workaholic, you know. He eyes you up and down, raising an eyebrow. Well, not an eyebrow, raising a brow. Has the terrible worrisome eye bags. Don't you look dashing? What's the special occasion? Was it really that bad? Job interview, you know how it is. Had to make myself look presentable. Oh, I see. That job interview. I had no idea it was today. And here I was, thinking you'd grown bored out of my old... I do not know how to say that word. I hate that I do not know how to pronounce this word. Or pronounce words that I do not or never heard of. No wonder why you're fuzzy, can't even spare a call. You chuckle at her remark. You two haven't hung out in a while. That's true. You were too busy thinking about all the potential disasters that could happen today to even fathom nudging anyone. Smile faded to a familiar, awkward demeanor. I just had to make sure my portfolio was perfect and spotless. I know I should have announced in my absence beforehand, but I'll make it up to you, I promise. She smiled warmly. She shook her head dismissively. with a light, friendly chuckle. Hey, don't mention it. You know, I'm just messing around. Water under the bridge. She keeps eyeing you up and down while her hands work on your carving feet effortlessly. Stressed? What did I just say? Oh my gosh. Stressed. You're the second person to ask. Wait. You're the second person asking me this morning. Well, you do look half awake. That's why I came here for the best morning coffee. Flattery won't get you a discount. Had to try. Safer words for the top dogs who sit in their... Wait, I said that wrong, goddammit. Okay, anyways. Save your words for the top dogs who sit in the office on their butts all night. Right. Your fur bristled at the reminder of what's coming up for you. Oh, you're not looking forward to that interview. Relax. I'm sure it will go smoothly like as butter. Well, we'll see about that. Before long, you pause, panic, and realization dawning on your... I have no idea what that word says. Relaxed expression, fumbling around, comically blading. I said that wrong. I know deep down I said that wrong. I'm sorry. As you spin around looking for your absurdly absent phone in your coat pockets, your non-existing watch on your hand. Anything to tell the time until your gaze fell upon the clock right above Karen's head. 9:50. You felt your heart dropped in your... You felt your heart drop to your stomach. Shh. Frick. This is exactly why I can't hang out with you. Time passes so by... Wait. Freak. This is exactly why I can't hang out with you. Time passes by so fast. You bury your hand in your pocket, searching for your wallet. Karen literally shoves coffee into your hands and hits you with a stern look on her face. Don't worry about the cash. Get out of my face. She shoos you playfully before turning her attention to the next customer. Bruh, Karen deserves more than a 1, 2, 3, 4, then more than 4 pennies. 4 cents. No, 5 cents. More than 5 cents. Croissant. Why am I reading this as Pain AU chocolate? Oh gosh. Anyways, let's go back. Wait, what does this say? I can't. I have no idea what that says. Well, I do. It's just I'm bad at reading. Maybe I read it too. It's the middle of the night. I don't know what time is it is. It's like 2:52. Maybe at 3. I'll end this 3:30. Yeah. You gave her a small wave while pushing the door open. Break a leg. And if you don't get the king, do it literally. Is what you heard before the door closed behind you. With a small smile, you speed walk to the big TV shaped building while you sipping your coffee. Stopping dead in your tracks to take in the imitating sight. It was bigger than you thought. In fact, it was actually huge. Oh my. Many times I want to cry because how beautiful this game is. Like, I just love it so much. Like, it's so bad. Like, look at the clouds. Look at the clouds. Look how beautiful the clouds are. Look at how beautiful how the sky is, too. And the buildings. And the lighting on the buildings. And the reflected of the light. Like, everything is beautiful. Like, literally. The entrance. The entrance. The entrance was all fancied up with a red carpet and a few stars enchanted into the concrete. I think I said that right. Looks like a big shots. Looks like the big shots at the top are a little too serious about this, or whoever was running the studio. You take a deep exhale that forms into a cloud, the morning breeze making you shiver. Or was it the nervousness? No time to waste to get in there. Just no time to waste. Just get in there. Think later. Oh, wrong button. Your vision having adjusted to the daunting new environment, it's overwhelming. The bright light in the hallway makes you squint your eyes. You were you weren't you weren't woken up properly. Why do I fumble over my words? Why? If you weren't woken up properly, then you sure are now. You chug You chugged the last bit of your coffee before throwing it into a nearby bin. There was voices coming from all the various rooms, people chatting, machines whirring, coffee maker buzzing. Seems rather cozy. You shake your head, internally telling yourself to get a move on. You enter a new room that looks like a lobby. A massive map in the middle, surrounded by quality fabric, divans, plush satin pillows, and decorative plants following the same signature color scheme. All of this looked a bit expensive, or maybe you're simply too broke to, or maybe you're simply too broke, and this is what ordinary people can afford these days. Man, dude, I'm about to recreate this in real life if I can. This looks so cool. These stars up here are like chandeliers in a way if you think about it. Because these are the little light bulbs and these are like the big piece, I guess. And I like the ceiling right here where it has stars on it. And I like this. And I just really like the design of the tile floors and the doors and the plants too. They have a very nice shade of greens, and I like the fact that the lights are come. If I if you like look very closely, the light is coming from like up here, and I really like that very much. And this also had the reflection thing as well, and I really like this. And I like this as well. The beautiful detail on this. Nothing. Nonetheless, you walked up to the map, your eyes darting from left to right to the spot the office where you're supposed to meet the guy. Oh gosh. So second building, we are here. So there's the lobby, the second floor, the third floor. I wonder what all these floors are. I'm curious. Perhaps you should have you perhaps you shouldn't have underestimate the inside. This place is huge. How are you supposed to find him in here? But just as you thought all hope was lost. Good morning, lovely. You jump with an embarrassing startled yell as an unfamiliar voice emerged from your left, turning to face a woman you never seen before. She looks as con- she looks just as confused as you, blinking twice at your absurd outburst. There was an awkward silence between the two of you before you decide to speak up, acting as if that hadn't happened. Uh, uh, um, excuse me. I'm here for an interview with, Before you can finish your sentence, her face lit up. Oh, wait. You're here to meet Hop and P, aren't you? he proclaims with a chuckle pointing at you before averting her gaze to the board map you were looking at just a moment ago. Oh yeah, no. That piece of wood won't tell y'all much, but it's easy to get lost around here. I worked it here for ages. Even I can't understand the point of this obnoxious board sometimes. Trust me. The woman besides you then keeps talking and talking. You didn't even listen to her anymore, as the only thing on your mind is being late to the biggest opportunity of your life yet. Oh, you're a lost cause. Your hand instructively wiping the coffee remnants off. You hope then she didn't see that. Her monologue stops the moment she registers your panic expressions. Boss office on Let me just say this again. Boss's office on 12th floor, all the way down the hallway. You won't get lost from there. Don't ya worry. Oh, thank gosh. Wait, 12th floor? Wait, 12th floor? I give up on the floor. Got it. Thank you for that. I would have been wondering back and forth if it wasn't for you. Not at all. No problemo. No problem. She let out a light chuckle, pretending not to notice the not so subtle movements you were making. But before you were ready to make your way to the elevator, you were meet with another assurance from the unknown woman. Also, don't worry about the boss man. He may be scary, but I can assure you, he's a chill dude. Just don't push his buttons, and you'll be just fine. She gives you a huge grin. She gives you a huge grin with thumbs up and takes off from the lobby to wherever she came from. Right. Was that supposed to calm me down or stress me out even more? The elevator dings open. Elevator dings and opens for you. The warm light blinding your weary eyes. What was it again? 12th floor? You push the button and the elevator doors open. The soft hum of the machinery can be heard as it makes its way all the way up with you. You started to feel the adrenaline kicking in. Oh Oh boy, this is getting real now. Your hands are gripping the rails inside. You took your time shaking the dread off as the number goes up, higher and higher. Your impulsive thoughts for a moment thinking the elevator was going to break, adding to your nerves. You're not going to be writing stories for paper, you're going to be on the big screen as an author. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Your grip on the rail loosen as the elevator the top. The elevator stops and opens up with a ding. With you're you're met with a long hallway right in front of you. So all the way, so all so so all the way down this hall. At least that's what you remember, she said. With a gulp, you step out of the elevator and slowly walk toward the wall at the very end of this unnecessary, eerie floor. The closer, dang it, hold on. History. The closer you get to the door, the sweatier your forehead feels. Or maybe you're just getting dizzy. Your heart was thumping outside of your chest. It felt like no time to think about such things. You stop right in front of the door, stretching out your hand hesitantly. Then you finally make up your mind. You knocked it. Echo of the door could be heard a few feet away, a new sensation to you. Nothing was heard from the other side. Maybe they're too focused on their work. After all, your interview may have caused them to cancel some of their meetings. No, that's nonsense. They emailed you a week ago. You didn't disturb their plans. Knocked it again, a bit louder this time. Yeah, you're done for. Is this because you arrived 5 minutes later? Are they testing you? Are they even in there? You know what? This is a bad idea. You're 10 minutes in this building and you already feel like it's telling you that you're not welcome here. Maybe if I go back home, I can schedule it. Wait, I didn't read that. I didn't read that. Maybe if I go back home, I can schedule a different day. Or maybe I won't show up at all and pretend this was all just an unfamiliar tall shadow forms behind you. You feel a shiver crawling up your spine. This is it. You're not getting your job. You may as well not make it out alive out of here. You finally find the courage to slowly turn around, lifting up your hand to meet his gaze. Oh my god, look at him! He's so cute! Oh my goodness! Look at those knobs. Look at the design of this man. Like, I love his suit, how they design his suit. Mr. Puzzle's suit. I like how they design it. I like how they design their tie. I just like everything about it. I just like everything. I just like everything. Both of you are dead silent for what it feels like a minute. His eyes widened once he finally realized the situation. Oh, AD, is that right? You blinked a few times awkwardly. That's correct. Oh my, bleh. I'm terribly sorry for my lateness. Truly unprofessional of me. So much work to do in so little time. He say in a chipper voice while pulling out while he pulling out his while he's pulling out the keys from his suit, unlocking his office. Let's get down to business. Please take a seat. So much happened in a span of 10 seconds. You feel like half of your brain just shut down. TV head man mutters all the scattered mustard, all the scattered paper on his desk while murmuring something to himself, trying to collect you trying to collect your thoughts. Silly me, he exclaims, turning to you once again. I really am out of myself today. I haven't properly introduced myself. He extends his rather gloved. I think I said that. I think I said this word wrong. Oh my goodness, I love how this whole frame is just moving so slowly. And he just looks so adorable, y'all. Like, look at that face. Look at that face. And look at the side of his TV head, too. Like, look at that. This is... Bruh, I like the shading on here, too. Look at the shading. Look at the... Oh my goodness. Wait! More lighting right here? Oh my gosh, yes! Yes! Okay, back to this. Something that throws you off for a moment. Mr. Puzzles, director, producer, and founder of Puzzle Vision. You shake his hand. So that explains the name. Oh my goodness, I like how Elise looks so adorable here. Oh my goodness. Like, look at that. And the TV shaped building. This guy sure has confidence. I've read through the stuff you sent me last week, but he sits down on his chair, folding his hands on his desk. I would like to know more about you. About me? Wait, I didn't say that. About me? I did send my resume, if I recall correctly. Of course you did, but I'm interested in what brought you here into the doors of my precious wonderland. where everything you can think of, say, comes to life. You swore you saw his screen sparkle with enthusiasm. You blinked. Everyone can write a couple of paragraphs. High school diploma. I didn't even read that. High school diploma, good for you. But every idiot, but every, I can't do it. But every idiot can get that these days. And you're not an idiot, are you? His TV screen flickers briefly, his arms resting on the table. You focus on your hands, remembering the folder as you French it. I think I said that wrong too. His TV head tilted to the side in amusement and curiosity. He leans forward in his chair, waiting for your response. You can particularly feel his gaze on you, observing your every movement. It feels like even exhaling the wrong way could cost you your job position. Okay, AJ, calm down. He's just testing you. You put the folder, filled it with your scripts, on his desk. I have been writing all these. I know I've said that right. I have been writing all kinds of stories. Watching different types of movies taught me to get a better grip of storytelling and characters, which also helped me discover my love for bringing these stories to life visually. From writing books to writing screenplays. Exactly. I spent a lot of time learning how to shift narratives into visual structures. Stay silent, waiting for you to continue. Shouldn't he be the one asking questions? What else am I supposed to say? I spent a lot of time diving into the behind the scenes of my favorite movies to understand the director's perspective. Way to go on remembering to use big words like that, AD. What movies are we talking about? Animated movies! Yeah! Okay. How to Not Train Your Dragon and Wolf Runners. He seems satisfied with that answer. Animated movies are one of my favorites. But I do appreciate any kind of storytelling, of course. Sci-fi, fantasy, horror if written well. He opens the folder you put on his desk, his digital eyes scanning through the scripts. You include some of your best short scripts. You call them pretty decent. It was missing a particular one you left home on purpose, still thinking if you made a mistake. No, you definitely didn't. not bringing that silly idea of yours to his attention. Any any particular ones you're by far most proud of? Any you like to see yourself directing? The question linger in your mind for a short minute, thinking of an answer. But as you take a deep breath, he raises his finger. Heard enough. Yeah, you're cooked. So just why do you think I should hire you specifically? Well, that sounded like he wants you to get out of his face already. And honestly, you wanted it as well. The air felt heavy in his office. Nothing was louder than your thumping heart again. Your hand went towards your heart as you threw yourself in the open, as vulnerable as you felt in this dreaded silence. Come on, sell yourself. Honesty. Always be honest. Honesty is the right way to go. Writing is something I started at a really young age. Bad way to start off. And I am determined to keep pushing myself in the industry to gain more experience and learn from the right people. I know things aren't perfect yet, but I know I can do more, much more. If I'm given the chance, I can prove myself. You can't tell if you're sweating, but if you are, then pray that fur of yours is covering it. Then he finally speaks. You write with a visual eye. You trust the screen to speak for itself. He says rather calmly, but the expression is unreadable. I appreciate that, especially in newbies. Your writing has someone who actually watches the screen while they write. He closed the folder, his gaze now fixated on you. I'm going to be very honest about you here, AD. Ah, there we go. I am very fond of your writing style. I can see where you are coming from. You feel slightly better about yourself, but the look on his face gives you mixed signals. He was simply making an observation, not offering praise. This studio yearns for passionate people like you, but you are missing a crucial part of yourself. He looks up, he looks you up and down. Self-esteem, that's really important to us. We must constantly endeavor if we are to succeed. You see, doubting yourself. That has no place in my studio. Belief in your work is one thing. Belief in yourself is another. At this point, just tell me to get out of here already. Say, if I were to hire you, will, will you be able to embrace this criticism and get a clear picture of yourself? Is it actually give you a chance? Absolutely. Hmm. A set of he hums a it says of it it's satisfaction. Excellent. Well, I suppose this is where our little meeting ends. I will get in I will get in touch with you through email later this day. Thank you. Don't thank me yet for your time, Mr. Puzzles. You say without trying to sound awkward, but failing. You scoop you scoop your files back into your folder and stand up. Pleasure is all mine. His voice was suddenly more lively. With that, he turns his attentions to a different flurry of paperwork on his desk. Much as he much was definitely your cue, which was definitely your cue to leave. You close the door behind you and you let out a breath you didn't know you were holding. That was something. You feel your back slide down the door a smidge before balancing yourself up once more. You can't say if I call that a success, but better than being rejected right away. You actually had a chance, and that's all that matters to you now. This conversation did enough to drain your social battery. All you want right now is to flop on the couch and do nothing for the rest of the day. That sounded like heaven. No time to lose. You take the elevator and exit the building. Cold breeze for once feels refreshing after that interview. Take a deep breath, making your way down the road straight into your apartment. It was a it was a little over 10 in the morning and people started occupying the streets. The conversation between you and Mr. Puzzle still lingers in your mind. You didn't know what to think about that guy. Didn't seem impressed, but neither he was disappointed. I guess I'm looking into it too much. I think I said that wrong. You may as well never hear about him again if he doesn't email you today. Maybe he never intended to and only said it to give you a false hope. The distant sound of a violin pulled you out of your thoughts and you immediately knew who it was. A furry friend stands on a nearby sidewalk playing the violin calmly. With that, a few coins in it lies right next to him. The smooth sound of the violin stops upon seeing you. Ears picked it up. Hey, Dee! She yells. She yells out in your direction, arm flowering, waving about. Your lips twitching upward at the sight. You lift your your hand in a brief wave and started walking towards her. But before you can say anything, she already starts talking. She already starts asking you questions. How did it? I can't even read that. Alright. It could have been worse. So, he will let me know later. That doesn't mean he said no. You make it sound even worse. You feel yourself cringe internally. She pats your shoulder with a giggling violin. He should throw a party at our place then to celebrate my non-official rejection. You really are pushing my luck, dude. She lifts her arm and taps the air like she's knocking on wood. Just in case. You're planning on playing here for the rest of the day? Actually, no. Actually, now that you're here, nah. You don't have to deal with making an emergency money with Miss Moneybags. We'll take care of it. She finger guns you painfully, enjoying the look on your face. Playing deadpan. Just you wait, I will be the one laughing if he doesn't respond. You the one laughing? Bro, that means you'll be applying for a minimum wage job with me. You roll your eyes with a playful scoff. F off, dude. With a sneaker, Vivi picks up her violin, and the two of you make your way back to your oh so loved apartment. You didn't tell me anything about the guy. Huh? The big guys in the interview. Oh, it's just some TV-headed dude who runs the joint. Mr. Puzzle, if I recall correctly. I do remember seeing that name in the news. What's he like? Okay, guys, I'm gonna stop here. It's basically 3:35 in the morning. So I'm gonna end this here. I'm gonna press save, right? I'm gonna put it right. Wait, no. I'm gonna put it right here and return. And yeah, I'm gonna end this stream and see y'all next time. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good night, y'all.